All right, folks, welcome back. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of resumes. I mean, just think about it. Recruiters only spend, 6 or 7 seconds skimming a resume? That's wild. So if you want to stand out from the sea of applicants, you really have to grab their attention right off the bat. Let's call this episode, Crafting Your Resume, the Art of the Skimmable.
Wow. Okay, that sounds intense. So, what exactly do recruiters look for in that short time? Do they even have time to breathe, in those 7 seconds?
You'd be surprised. They're looking for a couple of key things. First, they want to see if you can actually do the job, right? Then they want to know if you'll fit in with the company culture. And finally, they're searching for something that makes you stand out from other candidates. So it's essential your resume answers these questions quickly and effectively.
Okay, but how do you even make a resume that clear, right? Because I can imagine, if I had to read through boring sentences, I'd just zone out.
Exactly. That's why formatting is crucial. You want a clean layout, and I recommend sticking to 1 or 2 pages. Bold those key achievements, and use bullet points. Bullet points are like the fireworks of a resume. They really help grab attention.
Fireworks? Times laughs. That's a great analogy. But, what about those objective statements? Like, everyone says you need one. Should I just toss that out the window?
Well, here's the deal. Instead of an old-fashioned objective statement, you should start with a strong summary. This highlights your strengths and quantifiable impacts. That's where the magic is. Think of it as your personal elevator pitch, but written down. Kind of like a teaser for a movie.
Ooh, I like that. But sometimes I feel lost crafting those bullet points. How do you even write impressive without sounding fake?
Great question. The key is to focus on achievements rather than just listing responsibilities. You can use a formula. Action verb plus what you did, plus the impact. For example, increase sales by 20% in 6 months. That's tangible. It paints a picture of what you accomplished.
Wowzers! That's so much clearer. Times leans in. So what about those applicant tracking systems? I feel like I'm hearing that everywhere.
Ah, yes, the mythical ATS. Every job description has keywords, right? So you want to make sure to sprinkle in some of those relevant keywords throughout your resume and keep the formatting simple. Think of it as feeding the system what it wants, like giving a cat its favorite treat. You keep the cat happy, and it'll let you through.
Laughs. A cat analogy. I love it. But tailoring the resume for each job? Isn't that super tedious? Who has the time for that?
It can feel like a chore, but it's worth it. Just think about it. If you're applying to a tech startup, highlight your innovative projects. For a more corporate role, focus on your structured environments. It's about showing that you understand the company and their needs.
That's a good point. It's like a dating profile, right? You wouldn't send the same message to every match. You customize it to keep their interest.
Exactly. Just like you would dress to impress for a date, you want your resume to showcase your best version for each opportunity. And always remember, your resume is a marketing tool. Make sure it's skimmable, achievement-driven, and professionally presented, and you'll catch a hiring manager's eye.
Nodding enthusiastically. That totally makes sense. So, last thing, do you have any quick checklist tips before hitting send?
Absolutely. A final checklist should include, is your resume skimmable? Does it have those achievement-driven bullet points? Is there a strong summary? And is it formatted for readability? Boom! You follow that, and you're golden.
I feel like I need to take notes. Laughs. This is super helpful. Thank you.